Hello, hello, hello. This is Tarot by Tiffany, where I help people figure things out using divination. Hi, I'm Tiffany, and we're going to get into the energies of today, April 8th. I have my Deviant Moon Tarot, which is not for everyone, but I rather enjoy it. It's a very quirky deck, and my trusty dusty crystal oracles. So, let's get into it. Okay. Right, first up, we've got the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is a card about moving forward, usually at speed, but also with control. If you've ever seen old movies with chariots, you have, the person in the cart and the chariot is being drawn by two horses. Well, the charioteer has to be able to control those horses in order for the chariot to move where it needs to be, because if one horse decides to go one way, then the chariot is being pulled off course, and if both horses decide to go different ways, well, then the chariot's just going to not go anywhere, or there'll be some sort of accident. So it's about control, and it's, moving forward with purpose and control and a goal. And you got to pay attention, because you have to be tuned in to how those horses are moving, tuned in to the ground beneath the chariot. Is somebody coming on your left, coming on your right? Are there obstacles ahead? How are you going to go around it? And that makes sense, because the chariot is ruled by the element of water. Some say Cancer. So this is about, you kind of also have to feel your way. It's not always about logic. This is a gut thing, knowing when to move forward. If you're a Star Wars fan, which I am, if you remember toward the end, Luke, when he was about to blow up the Death Star, and everybody had these plans. Oh, Luke, you got to do this, and Obi-Wan's voice was in his head saying, use the Force, meaning don't rely on the logical. Oh yeah, you need to go this way, go that way. He needed to listen to his gut and feel his way to get to the reactor part that he needed to, shoot at. And that's what happened. He relied on the Force, his intuition, and that's that. And the Death Star was history. So that's what the Chariot is about. Now we have the Five of Wands reversed. Now the Five of Wands in an upright position indicates competition and conflict. But in a reverse position, it's like there is no conflict. That conflict is blocked. There is no competition. Someone's been chosen. The decision's been made. And next to the High Priestess, which is interesting, because in an upright position, she's all about secrets, more intuition, heavy intuition. But she keeps her mouth shut. Upright, she's putting all the business in the streets. So when I'm looking at all these cards together, I'm getting that you need to move forward, because there's some information that's going to come out. Maybe there was some sort of competition that was falsely created, and you're going to get some information that shows that it was fake, and there is no competition. Do you? Our society is built on a premise of what's called a zero-sum game, meaning that in order for someone to win, someone else has to lose. And that's not, the older I get, the more I learn that's not necessarily the case. There is a big enough pie, and everybody can get their slice. And what is meant for you is meant for you. You can't, what's meant for you will find you. So, you gotta get out of that mindset. But, it is what it is. I felt the need to pull, I like to pull my shadow cards sometimes, and I'm getting the Ten of Cups reversed. Now, in an upright position, this is all about, emotional fulfillment, happily ever after, the family card. But in a reverse sense, it's like, you're not quite there yet. Maybe you're almost there, because if you reverse it, it goes back to the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is, satisfaction, but, you're not quite all the way there. So how does that tie in with the rest of these cards? Well, again, realizing that, you can move forward, you're getting what you need, you're getting the information that you need. That's one hurdle. You're not quite at the finish line, but you're getting there. And you got a lot of water in this reading, because This is a water card. The Chariot is a water card because it's ruled. It's a water card ruled by Cancer, which is an intuitive sign, and the High Priestess is water. Or is it air? I can't remember. Anyway, this is could be something, some kind of emotional component. Could literally be family. Maybe there's a family issue that, maybe you thought one thing and something else comes out, And with regards to family, especially with this card, I'm getting there may have been some sort of sibling rivalry, or you thought you were in competition with someone in your family, and turns out that's just not the case. And that was based on false information. And you're going to figure out what that information is. So we shall see. Let's upside down. What kind of crystal energies do we have today? Ooh, gold. Gold, as you know, gold is wealth, luxury, abundance, value. You look now, people still use a gold standard. When people say the gold standard, that's literally a monetary thing. You can go to any exchange and they tell you like the price of gold. So gold is still very important. That's California was founded during the gold rush. That's the whole thing. So this is a card of all of that, but know your worth. Know that you have value. No matter what you do or don't do, you have value simply by being on this earth. So know your worth. Don't let anybody tell you you're not worthy, because you are. And I'm getting that comes back to this conflict. Maybe that you had a sense that, I keep getting family. I keep getting family here. Family conflicts. Maybe you felt that you weren't worthy, could be, for example, maybe you have a sibling who, has a PhD, or, is a doctor, lawyer, Indian chief, and maybe you decided to go and, I don't know, design skateboards or something, and you felt unworthy because, your family hyped up, the siblings with all the advanced degrees, the more acceptable degrees, from a societal standpoint, because, parents and grandparents love to brag. So they need something to brag on. And, it's easy to say, oh, this is my child who has, this, that, and the third. And yeah, that's this one who's painting skateboards. So, but just because you're painting skateboards doesn't mean you're any less worthy than the person with, 3 degrees or something. Know your worth. All right, that's all I'm getting today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope it resonates with you. If you have something to say, drop it in the comments, please. Hit subscribe. Tell a friend or 3. And if you need a private reading, I'm available. Hit me up, tarotbytiffany.com, and I'll take care of you. Thank you very much. Oh, shout out to my jewelry for my necklace. It's so pretty. Anyway, I love their stuff. Okay, bye.